Hi, my name's Barton Johnston. I'm the co-founder and I'm a CTO of Blockchainzoo. My animal in Blockchainzoo is the python, and if you're a programmer, you might understand why that's funny.
So, what is Blockchainzoo?
Blockchainzoo is a consulting company that focuses on blockchain technology. So that means we handle both consulting services, like educating businesses how to use the technology in the correct way, and it also means that we handle implementation services, so writing the code that actually powers these projects once they're complete.
What makes the zoo on Blockchainzoo?
So we had this analogy of the zoo in Blockchainzoo, which is that people go out into the world when they're looking for blockchain consultants, and they find all of these dangerous, unknown animals envisioned as being blockchain consultants who don't really know what they're talking about, or technologies that have all these properties and sharp edges that people don't understand yet. It's very easy for somebody to cut themselves and actually waste a lot of time and money. So we envisioned that we can take all of these dangerous experts and technologies and put them in cages and make it a safe place for people who want to get into the world of blockchain to explore.
So what makes you interested in blockchain?
The idea that two parties could reach agreement on a transaction without needing any third party in the middle to actually intermediate and validate that transaction has a lot of applications. Sending money is the most obvious application that was deployed in Bitcoin originally, but there are many, many ways that this kind of technology can be used to improve trust and transparency and reduce censorship in society. There are many types of industries that this technology can be applied for, in which these properties will actually create trust in government institutions, create greater trust in businesses, allow parties that don't have the same, that have economic competing interests to come into agreement with each other on the state of reality. And so in these ways it can be used to resist corruption especially.
What is Blockchainzoo vision?
So the original vision of Blockchainzoo is that we could have associates from all over the world in different kinds of expertise and different skill sets, and they could all work together in a kind of a decentralized association to take on client projects or produce educational opportunities and just continue to expand the influence of blockchain technology in the world. We want to emulate, ultimately, the way that a blockchain reaches consensus in a very decentralized manner in the way that our associates actually do business with each other. We would like to create a system where no one person has to depend on any other one person, and the system can more or less administrate itself without the need for a real centralized ownership.
What is Blockchainzoo mission?
So, in my view, the mission of Blockchainzoo as a company is to facilitate the spread of blockchain technology through the world. That's through the business world, through the world of open source projects, through the way it can be used in government institutions and others. Right now, we feel blockchain is still in its infancy. There are many things that it could do, which people have not figured out how to make it do. There are ways that the technology still needs to grow, and there's properties that it still needs to have that it doesn't have yet. And we see a very big picture in the horizon for where this is actually going to wind up. And we want to do everything in our power to actually drive the market and to drive the society in the direction of applying this technology in the correct way.
What is Blockchainzoo's company value?
The core value of Blockchainzoo is our expertise. We pride ourselves on being the ones who really know the answers to the hard technical questions that people have, and that we know what questions to ask when somebody has a problem that they're trying to solve with the blockchain technology. We pride ourselves on the way that we can expand this knowledge into the minds of other people. We also place a special emphasis on being able to teach people how blockchain works. This is a kind of knowledge that we want to push everywhere greater in the world, and especially we feel we can contribute in a university setting.
Tell us about spending a day in Blockchainzoo and the company culture.
My favorite thing about working in the Blockchainzoo office is that we have a lot of flexibility, so people can come in at a time that's best for them. And we have a lot of very intelligent, creative people working here. So it's a very interesting environment for somebody like me who likes to be thinking about big problems all the time.
So what makes Blockchainzoo different than any other blockchain service company?
We have a really broad grasp on which types of blockchain technologies exist, what different properties they have, which one fits a situation better, and how to actually use that technology in the correct situation. Most blockchain service companies that you find out there are very specialized in one technology, or maybe they've created their own technology and they're pushing that, where we focused on technological agnosticity. We know the right way to communicate this kind of information about blockchain platforms to the companies that we're doing business with at the level of technical specificity that they're actually ready to understand. So we can customize our content for C-level people, for government people, or for very advanced technical people as well.
So what are the real-life problems that Blockchainzoo is trying to solve?
For one, we're in communication with some government agencies trying to help influence the way that blockchain regulation is being developed. Since this is such a new field and there's many businesses are still skeptical to actually set foot into it when none of the regulatory aspects are well understood. So we want to facilitate the community coming to have the right kind of laws that govern these technologies.
So what is the future of blockchain?
We see blockchain as a stepping stone technology into the wider world of decentralized networks and trustless types of applications. We think these can revolutionize the architecture of the internet, ownership of real-world assets, legal contracts, and several other areas.
Okay, so what will be the future of Blockchainzoo?
So over the next several years, we want to expand our organization into offices all over the world, with a very loose, decentralized style management structure focused on all the different kinds of projects that we're working on. We have in development multiple technologies that we hope by that time will be in widespread adoption in the market.